So I'm at the dog park, and it's definitely my happy place. I get it. It's been a interesting week because I started dating a customer who I'd been flirting with for 3 weeks, or a couple months actually. I've learned to be more respectful of myself, I guess. It's the beauty of everything that happened is I kind of look out for myself more now, and it's been a good thing. So this person pretty much acts like I'm his girlfriend and uses things like we and ours and acted like a real partner, only for me to go out on a limb for him. And he kind of, treated me different. But then we went out with a bunch of his friends, and it was weird. He kept going into the bathroom with another girl, and he acted like he had no idea who I was. He wouldn't touch me, didn't want to sit with me, didn't want to talk to me. And after about like an hour of that, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. Who the fuck needs this shit? So I tried to talk to him, and he's like, oh, I'm coming. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel that way. And then did it for another 20 minutes. So fuck it. I got a lift. I went off to the rave by myself. But what happened was, 3 days before that, Rob asked me for help, and he started to tell me about his feelings, and we started to talk again, and he asked me like 3 times on Thursday to come over to the warehouse, which I legitimately thought it was just for me to pick some stuff up. I kept blowing him off because I figured we were just friends at this point. So then Friday, I had to get my stuff. And this customer was acting like a real jerk. And that's when he showed me how he really felt about me. It's like I'm always going to be in love with him. I'm always going to be wanting him. I'm never going to stop wanting Rob. I get it, man. The universe put him in my path, and I'm supposed to be with him. I totally get it. And I fight it every time because he's like this truly dark soul, and he's so complicated. And the thing that kills me is that every time I try to get him to open up, he's just scared to death. So here I am all screwed up because I go to the warehouse and we have passionate love, man. Jesus. There's nobody out there that'll ever make me feel the way he does. This is how it is. I could write a whole book on it. We love each other. I know he loves me just as much as I love him. I know that passion will never go away. He'll be the last man I make love to. I can assure you that. It's kind of fucked up too because he keeps me at a distance. So even though we're both swingers, and man, I could make him so happy, he's afraid to let me in. So I went to the rave. Oh my God. I must have danced for 5 hours straight. Epic time. One of the best nights of my life. First there's Rob, and then there's the rave. I'll never, ever be happier. It made me realize what I really want. Be a swinger. To go to as many raves as I possibly can and to be with Rob. That's it. It's pretty much the baseline here. Done with dating, man. No, it's not good for me. It's not going to work. So freakishly, Rob's best friends, I don't know, they're going to have to let him go at some point. And I don't know if he can get out of his predicament, but I'll try. And then the customer who was, what a fucking nightmare, man. Never want to speak to him again. He is done. How dare you disrespect me? But then it gets even worse because while I'm at the rave, his best friend who was with us that night is texting me that he wants me to come over. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Even though I don't like this person and I'm done with him, like I'll never speak to him again. What would give you the idea that I'd sleep with you? And what kind of a friend are you? And that was what I wanted to know. Because where I come from, you don't do that. So I asked him, I'm like, what are you doing? And he says, well, we share everything, including each other. I'm like, what the fuck, man? People are so screwed up. And that's the kind of people you run into out there. So I had to let that one go. The ship's gone on that one. And then Rob and I start talking, and I'm trying to get Rob to open up. And he clammed up again, so I guess that means we're back to just being friends, or I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what he is so afraid of with me. But he is. And then the customer has the nerve to tell me not to be mad. Come on, bro. I'm not that stupid. Fuck you. Get out of my life and stay out, man. But it cleared a lot of things up for me. Because I can love Rob and we can both be active in the lifestyle. And I'm okay with it. Anybody else? It's not going to happen. So yeah, I told Rob on the rave while I was totally whacked out of my mind that I'll always love him. And that I'm the person he's supposed to be with, and I know that. And I haven't heard from him since. But at least I have feelings, and at least I'm able to tell him. So yeah, Rob is larger than life. Either I have to get over him, or we have to work it out. There's nobody else.